Forgot to hit the button. Citizen's arrest. Citizen's arrest. I would love to kiss a Gilmore girl. Are there any sexy Gilmore boys for anyone to kiss? That's the real question. It's not getting in there as easily as it would have. All right, welcome to Funny Dinner.
You're listening to the Gilmore Boys.
I'm here with my special guest,
Hey.
Thomas Jacks, the heir to the Cracker Jack fortune.
Okay.
So how is Cracker Jacks going these days?
It's going
Mr.
great.
Jacks.
Yes, that's my name, and Cracker Jacks are going great.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, Mr. Jacks.
I
Where's
did,
your sister, Cracker?
Well, I have some I've been having medical issues.
Well,
I don't want to say it because everyone keeps laughing.
Well, what happened?
Well, I had a little trinket, like a little toy car.
Did you swallow
simple-
a magnifying glass?
I had swallowed a tiny toy car, and now I keep going. The product's named after my name's Cracker Jack.
When you
and then people going, "Hey, this guy's got a prize inside," and I go, "It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's killing me."
The lead is
When I burp, it goes vroom.
vroom, vroom. Yeah, what are the prizes in a Cracker Jack box?
It's just a piece of paper these days.
Just delicious food.
It's-
That should be their competitors' thing. It's just like, hey, Chex Mix, we are a fucking prize. Our prize is our winning flavor.
Oh, this thing of beef jerky says, "Fuel your freedom."
That's not a good thing to give someone on an airplane.
This fucking...
Eric's eating airplane snacks on ground.
The blurb on the back of this sounds like something I would say in a manic episode. We all have work to do, whether you're on the... Already.
Just have a complete thing you're writing, and you have no idea who will read it, and it's we. We have work to do.
We all have work to do, whether you're on the front lines, exploring new frontiers,
We're all facing bankruptcy.
or forging a healthy life. Anthem embodies the hardworking spirit of Americans while passionately giving back to those who serve.
Is this like a
Meat ready to eat.
Bruce Springsteen beef jerky?
It's made with 100% premium beef, gluten-free and no MSG. Made with real wood smoke.
Meat ready to eat.
It's not made with weed smoke like some of these other,
We
some of these hippie beef
We
jerkies.
weed smoked it. That venison's weed smoked.
Is that jerky a cannabis or an indica? A cannabis or an indica.
It's a cannabis.
You know what I
It's
mean.
a cannabis.
And 10% of profits go to veterans and first responder organizations.
My mom told me she took the bus every day to work. I didn't realize she had a big old joint behind her ear. Smoking weed on the way to be a accountant.
Oh, it's good jerky.
I'm excited to try it. And it's probably even more flavorful here on Earth.
Yeah.
Because it's made for the sky. Or your taste buds are numb. So they gotta up the flavor.
You're drunk off too many Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Up
That's
in
pretty
first
good beef
class.
jerky.
It is pretty good beef jerky.
I bet you could make beef jerky by just like having a cow go into space. I bet something would happen.
Well, it's veteran owned,
It's peppery.
so isn't technically, well, the flavor is peppered.
No. Okay. The laziest flavor.
Salty.
Pepper. At least salt and vinegar, they're like, and vinegar. You're not just salt. We're
It's
not.
not just salt, man. We're not lazy.
We're not trying to pass you off as fucking salt.
We're not fucking lazy, man. It's salt and
We're not
vinegar.
lazy, we're lazy.
Oh my god. No, it's good jerky.
That is good jerky.
You want another piece?
I'll take one more slice.
Take another slice, please.
How mad would you be if you were a cow and you're like this? You're like, wow, they used me for space food that people ate on Earth. Someone stole it and ate it on Earth.
Someone stole my corpse and ate me for free, staring at a grown man in a pink bathrobe.
I don't even know what color robe I'm in today.
That says pink on it. So you're wearing lingerie right now.
Well, it's for
almost.
blind people, or for colorblind people. Or blind people. They can feel the type.
And you're bobbing your foot around all.
Well, this jerky's got me lit up. I'm all peppered.
Peppered up, baby.
I love that. It's like, oh, this is peppery. You're like, hot peppery? No.
No, just pepper.
Peppery.
Fuel your freedom. It's got natural flavors in
So
it.
is this what the military eats?
Oh, it's got apple juice in it.
Oh, yeah. A little natural sweetener. That's a smart move.
Also, it said only 10% is going to profits to veterans and first responder organizations.
And
but
10% goes to the Taliban.
But it also says
they're keeping the war going.
it says veteran owned. So shouldn't 100% of the profits be going to a veteran?
Yeah, it's a veteran.
And then it's distributed down
Yeah.
from that. So really 100%.
Trickle down.
A trickle down jerky.
Trickle down jerky. That's the worst flavor of Jack Links. Trickle down. That adds just Sasquatch pissing. We put our jerky underneath where Sasquatch pisses. Messing with Sasquatch.
Established 2019 and already made their way into space.
That's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. Well, Randy, it's just some lady brings her husband home for like Christmas.
Well, have your snacks gotten
Randy's,
into space?
Jerky's actually in space, and he's like, "Well, it's substratosphere, but yes, I don't. Who hasn't left the ozone layer, but nonetheless,
I'm trying to see when Miss Vicky's got into space.
Miss Vicky's has been in space.
She's a fucking space head.
She blew up on the Challenger.
Don't say that.
What happened to all those snacks? They must have had.
What happened to all that astronaut ice cream
Yeah,
on
like they
that?
must have had so many snacks.
Oh.
That's what you're eating? You misunderstood the lady who gave you the stolen astronaut food. It's like he was recovered from the Challenger disaster. They gave him future jerky. That's why they blew up. What flavor are these Miss Vicky chips? Sea salt. No, but they added sea. It's the ocean. That's because you can't just go salt. You either gotta go salt plus ocean or salt plus vinegar.
I'm eating salt and pepper.
It's salt and pepper.
That's my meal for the day.
Salt and pepper.
Chewy salt and beefy pepper.
We were so poor we had to eat pepper. I mean, you ever had pepper soup? It's just fucking pepper in a bowl. We didn't even have water.
And then the water was turned off. You had to scoop it out of the back of the toilet if you wanted some moisture.
That would be the poorest thing I've ever heard of, is pepper soup.
Wait a minute, you never had sleep for dinner? Come on, man, that's poorer than that.
Sleep for dinner. That sounds like a terrible spoken word poem.
Sleep for dinner is real, baby. You just ain't been poor.
Sleep for dinner. And every Thursday night we have sleep.
And on Fridays we go to bed at 4:30 p.m.
I make a nice pillow. For Thursday dinner we have Friday.
We fluff the pillows.
You have to fluff them.
We take out all the blankets.
Oh, I would eat a blanket. And it's always great when they're like, and they survive by eating the down in their jacket.
I was eating my belt.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know that didn't work, right?
Yeah. They didn't need to do that.
Like, imagine the shit. Imagine shitting out a belt.
Man survives for 30 days in the desert. Also eats a belt.
For fun.
Also, he ate a belt while he was out there.
Yeah, do you think Werner Herzog, when he was done with that boot, do you think he was like, I'm full?
Oh, yeah, Werner Herzog ate a shoe. Well, he ate his shoe.
It was a boot.
It was a boot?
It was a boot.
How much would that suck if he's like...
Which is weird, because the phrase is, I'd eat my hat.
I'd eat the boot.
But Werner Herzog doesn't know what things are.
He was trying to eat a truck. What is a boot? What is a boot mean some shit in Britain?
Trying to eat the trunk of a car?
Like it's a boot. I was going to eat the trunk. I had just come back from Costco. Big Costco run. Lots of snacks.
I wanted to eat the whole
boot. I
boot.
said, if you don't do this, I will eat the whole boot. All of this ramen at once.
All of these
24
peanut butter
big
stuffed
Texases.
All of these peanut butter stuffed pretzels in gigantic tubes.
Snacks for kids' lunches. Time to Gatorade.
A snack for a child is a dream for a mother.
Oh. That's great.
Have you seen me in Mission Impossible 3?
I'm very scary.
I am
John Wick.
I am a very good actor.
No, he's in Jack Reacher. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, Jack Reacher.
It is true though, man. A parent, you know what I mean?
I am so scary. You should.
Yeah.
Mark Maron, don't watch it unless you want to be spooked.
That's funny that parents are like, yeah, I've got a 5-year-old. I mostly just eat their leftovers. It's like, it should be the opposite way.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you
they're
eat
way
first?
tiny.
Yeah, it's like, I just eat everything they have left over. It's like, why don't you
I
eat
make an
first?
adult-sized meal.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you eat first and then give them your leftovers?
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Mock your child and eat in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, what the
hungrily. And then...
Oh, thank God my 5-year-old didn't eat all the macaroni and cheese, or me, the breadwinner of the family,
yeah.
would have no energy
Thank
for
God
work.
I have 2 fish sticks and 3 bites of mac and cheese left. I got some fish sticks at home I'm excited about.
How much mac and cheese?
Not enough.
That's a classic combo.
That is a classic
When you get a
combo.
little...
Were
broccoli,
you a fish stick? Were you a fish stick family or a fish plank family?
We would switch it up. I feel like kids like the sticks.
Yeah.
I like them both.
I like them both as well.
I like fish.
I'm a big fish guy as well.
Listening to the Shark podcast.
You don't like fish. You've told me many times that you don't like fish.
Yeah, I lied just now. No, I like fish sticks. I'm a big fan of fish sticks.
You like fried fish.
I love
and sushi.
No, I hate sushi.
You like sushi.
I hate sushi. I do like fried fish.
Okay.
Fish and chips. Yeah, if I went to Britain, I'd be like, I love fish. Just none of the fancy none.
Okay.
Why
are you speaking in a British accent just because you went there?
Do they ever have,
Mr. Jax?
Do they ever have grilled fish and chips?
I'm sure they do. And then the owner goes, ugh.
That seems gross.
The guy who's working the grill goes, oh, I have to actually turn this on?
You having a night out? You're watching some blind.
You watching Gogglebox?
Gogglebox. You having a night out? Fish basket. Oh my God, this is just a bunch of kelp. And you look at the Yelp review that led you to it. It's a fish.
Oh, fish.
This place is great. Get the fish basket.
I thought it was Albert Fish.
I thought.
Reviewing a restaurant. I respect his opinion on culinary needs.
That would be really fun to make a bunch of fake Yelp accounts where it's like a bear. And you're like, this honey restaurant's great.
Hot Kettle Honey, or what the fuck is that one place?
Kettle honey chicken.
No, the fucking there's
honey hut.
There's one in Knoxville, and that fucking shitty
Tupelo honey.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is Tupelo honey.
Is it Tupelo honey? Okay.
You're picturing Market Square in Knoxville.
I am.
I was just there.
How was it?
Did
you go to Tupelo Honey?
I went to Scruffy City Hall.
How terrible was that?
Oh, it was delightful.
I can tell.
No, that place is great because every time you're there, you're like, wow, I'm bombing and everyone else is bombing. And they go off stage and everyone's like, no, it was great. You just can't tell from up there. It's like, but I also can't tell from the crowd.
It's like, I watched everyone else, too.
I stood everywhere.
I was with you guys for the other acts.
Who is enjoying it? And show me their face. I feel like it's like I'm an autistic kid studying like flashcards of human emotion. And it's like, okay, so in Knoxville when they laugh, they just make no face apparently at all.
We have to research Knoxville's laughing face.
No, they're fine. It's like
Do they understand emojis?
Yeah. Emojis must be great for autistic people. Like, for real, though.
That's true, actually.
Yeah. They're like, I can finally talk to women.
And so,
man, autistic people and dumb babes probably can communicate so well.
Yeah, they get along better than anybody.
It's just emojis.
Yeah. It's like Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un.
I think this girl likes me. She gave me double eye hearts.
2 hearts. 2 hearts.
Rain Man 2.
Electric.
Reboot Rain Man.
Rain Man 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Gotta order stuff from Kmart.com. Gotta go to Kmart.com.
Kmart.com. I'm going to get a soft pretzel from Kmart.com.
Kmart.com. Did Kmart have a food?
Yeah, they had a Kmart cafe for a while.
Okay. I was a big fan.
I was watching some 30 Rock clips, and Tina Fey had a great thing where she was like, Jack calls her for no reason, and she's like, I could have had the corner booth at the Kmart cafe right now.
It is fun hanging out in a Target. One time I heard this thing, Mitch Hedberg was like, I write in a Target.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable. And then one time I was on the road, I'm like, I'm going to write in a Target. And then it got really high, and I was like, I cannot write. I'm just laughing.
Very uncomfortable.
I'm having so much fun. I was like, this store's full of deals. I'm surprised Mitch Hedberg didn't become a shopping addict. I'm Mitch Hedberg. I'm 65 now, and I've gone bankrupt 3 times, and I'm going bankrupt a 4th.
But would anybody like a mango? Who would like a Argyle rug?
I got another one.
Does anyone need a Roomba?
I got kicked out for trying out my bow and arrow. I said, look around.
Is all a Target.
Good night, everybody. Jennifer, give it up for the Target Cafe comedy night. Jennifer's career took a big deep dive.
I would love to perform. I would love to perform at a Kmart cafe.
I performed at an Applebee's once. And it definitely was a thing where, like, a month later, they were like, no more shows here ever. And I was like, oh, yeah, Applebee's did not know that the Owensboro Applebee's was doing comedy. And you're like, that's not a thing.
Yeah, that's a manager who went a
check's
little...
coming from Applebee's? Like, no, it's a personal check.
That's a manager who went a little rogue.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you guys are doing shows in the Burger King?
What?
Does corporate know? Why do I have to technically be hired to get paid? Don't worry, we're not going to schedule you. It's just to get you paid. We need
if you want to come in on Wednesday, Kathy is sick.
You need to fill it out.
But you don't have to come in if you don't want to.
That would be so funny if, like, you're... Because sometimes comedy clubs will have you they'll make you fill out tax stuff.
Yeah.
That would be great if they fill it out and then later they're like, oh, no, we accidentally hired you. Somehow I'm in the system.
That would be great if, like...
I don't want to serve at the idiot box.
you do a show at the idiot box. And you fill it out and they're like, so do you want to come back tomorrow? And you're like, well, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I'll come back tomorrow and do another show. And they're like, fantastic. And then you show up and they just throw you an apron. They're like, all right, you've got the back section.
I think that is how Go Bananas works.
I bet that
host
girl
just looks out on stage and is like, yeah, drinks are coming out a little bit slow tonight. I guess they have a black shirt.
Does this have a silica packet in it?
Oh, yeah.
You can't be putting that in people's food at high altitude. They're too perplexed to know this isn't part of the snack.
The guy's up there without his full brain blood.
Yeah, those guys think it's a seasoning packet. Good God.
Oh, that is good on ramen, though.
We got a lot of snacks today. We got some Miss Vicky's. We have
I
beef.
just realized you've been chewing this whole time.
No, I try and keep the mic away, but I don't care.
I'm going for it.
Um,
I'm going to eat this mic.
We have beef jerky, which I won't name the company of because it seems like owned by a cocaine dealer.
Why? It's a vet yelling. What's not to love about a company that sells meat by a vet yelling?
Feel your freedom! We all have work to do.
Just in big bold letters.
Insane.
Pedophilia is for children. Ebophilia is people under. Like, Jesus. That's not the serving size.
If your wife cheats on you while you're out, you're allowed to beat her.
According to the Bible, she is your property. God's law is not bigger than man's law, and man created the government. God created man. You do the math.
Anyways,
try pepper, extra pepper.
Try extra pepper next time.
Salted.
Salted and peppered.
What's the flavor? Salt? No, they're salted. The flavor is salt. That's my favorite flavor of ice cream.
Salted. Salted caramel.
No, just salted. It's just a blank stock with.
What's the last ice cream you ate?
You might as well be.
That's a personal question.
You might as well be asking Anthony Kiedis if all of his arm wounds have healed up. You know what I mean?
I don't.
I'm not trying to derail. I'm not trying to need to buy new pants. No, I love some nice ice cream. I had I think a blackberry chip recently.
That doesn't sound very good.
It was great.
I don't like blackberry
chip.
I don't know what the chip part is. Chocolate chip?
Think? Yes.
Well, hey. I'm like, how do
That's why there's a chip shortage.
In my mind, I'm
Kroger
like...
Premium Select Ice Cream has been putting microchips.
In my mind, I'm like, they chipped a blackberry.
They froze it and they chipped it off.
They chipped a blackberry. And I'm impressed.
I mean, they did surgery on a grape.
I'm going to post that on Facebook.
Yeah,
they chipped a blackberry.
They chipped a blackberry. You're telling me a blackberry chipped this ice cream? No, what was your last ice cream?
I was trying to think. It's been a long
Cone
time.
Or cup?
What?
Cone or cup?
It would be...
Judging by the look at you, carton.
Oh, it would be... you know what? Last ice cream I had? Not ice cream at all. It's the ice cream of the future.
So the last
Dippin' Dots.
You know the last ice cream I had? No ice cream. It's
no ice cream.
Nachos.
No, I had Dippin' Dots. That would be the last ice cream I had.
What?
When?
When?
When? You fucking liar.
You haven't had ice cream since a 7th grade field trip to the fucking creation.
No, they sell it at a convenience store that I used to go to
That's
all the time.
That's a fun commute. You're getting some gas, and all of a sudden the guy's like, hey,
How
also, we're going to take your photo, and then when you check out, you can buy it. We got gas, Dippin' Dots,
and
photos.
Also, if you want to peel out and do a donut,
Those
we'll take your picture.
monkey stuffed animals where the arms like connect, so you can like make a backpack.
Also, here's a dart. If you can throw it at your pack of cigarettes, it's free.
It's free. This gas station's awesome.
No, that's the same gas station where one time I didn't have my
car and they still gave me gas. They're like, sure.
I didn't have my ID for like a month or so, and I actually did this at a bunch of places. But the guy was like, "So do you have?" I was getting like some booze and a pack of cigarettes. He's like, "You have your ID?" And I just went, "No." And he went, "Oh, when's your birthday?" And that was the end of that.
I the other day at Kroger, because Kroger they got a little liquor store next to it.
Yeah.
So I goes going separate, and I never have my ID on me. And then I walk in, I just go, "Do I need my ID?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." So then I leave.
You're way worse at this than me.
No, but I go out to my car and I put the groceries in, and then I come back with my ID because my ID was in my car. And then I buy stuff. The guy never checks my ID. So he was lying, but also I bet he would have checked my ID. So that's the move, is you just go like, "Oh, do you guys card?" And then they go, "Yeah," and then you go, "Hold on." And then you stand outside for 10 minutes. No, if you're like underage kid,
okay,
like a 16-year-old, you go, do I need? I left my ID in my baby's diaper. Here's some 15-year-old trying to have a party.
I mean, that is an interesting technique, and I'm sure it might work on occasion.
And then I go, "No, dude, do I need my ID? I'm like 32." And the guy goes, "No, you're fine, man. I trust that this is just for you." And I go, "All right. Can I get every flavor of Pinnacle vodka you have?" And they throw me in jail.
I would like...
They do a circle until they find underage kids.
I would like 100 airplane shots of banana vodka.
Let's make it 99 bananas.
Let's make it 99 bananas.
Those are good.
Those are not good.
That was the move in college. Our senior years, you're walking to a party. You pass the liquor store. Let's buy everyone buy like $3 worth of shooters each. On the way to the party, just, why'd I get peach again?
Why'd I get pineapple brandy?
This one's just pickle salt. I fucked up. I bought a little thing of pickle salt.
I bought the beer salt. If only I had some jerky that needed to be salted and peppered.
Oh, I love that. That's fun when you're in the South. They sell like at gas stations. They'll just have little like pickle salt, and there's a little chili salt, and there's like another one, and you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? And then the guy tells you a bunch of things that you're not gonna do with it. And then I just lick my finger and put it in it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm some sort of drug addict, staying in sketchy Mississippi motels, just gumming pickle salt.
Choice.
I got it rolled up in my sleeve. A little thing of pickle salt.
Oh,
when no one's looking at the bar, I'm putting it around the rim. I get a tequila and cranberry. Lick the rim.
Lick the rim. Sir, are you sure you don't mind to just rub a lime around the rim?
My dad
was.
He didn't seem. I mean, he says he understood that you're supposed to. You do the upside down thing to get the rim.
Yeah.
You make a plate and you put the rim upside down.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad had a Christmas ale, and then I don't know how he got the rim wet. But he was just sort of like doing the Salt Bay, like dropping like seasoning onto like a sideways glass, trying to like catch the rim.
Why?
I asked him. I said, "Why are you using a plate?" And then he went, "What?" And then I went, like you put on a plate and you do it. And then he went, "I'm not trying to use all that."
I think the plate just slipped out of his greasy fingers.
I think he overlooked the plate and then went with a quick, "I'm being frugal. Can't waste all the cinnamon. I can't waste all this cinnamon and nutmeg that I'm putting around the rim of a glass."
A cinnamon rim with a beer sounds disgusting.
Well, have you ever had Christmas ale?
Yes.
Yeah, just all that shit.
No.
Bum 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 bum. Oh my God, they do exist.
I don't know what's happening.
Remember the M&Ms?
Oh.
I love that song from the M&M commercial.
I just love M&Ms. I wish I had some peanut M&Ms right now.
You know what I heard? Reese's Pieces don't have
I was just eating Reese's Pieces last night. This is very relevant information for me.
no chocolate.
So what is it?
I don't know.
You're scaring me. You're scaring me.
It was in a Watch Mojo list of 200 facts. So it'd be like, there's no peanut butter in Reese's Pieces. Ryan's Gothling's birthday is March 7th.
You said there's no peanut butter in Reese's.
There's no chocolate.
There's no chocolate in Reese's Pieces?
So I guess it's candy coating.
Is there chocolate in a Reese's cup?
Now you're sounding like an idiot.
I don't know. I assume there was chocolate in a Reese's piece.
With Reese's, I guess a Reese's Pieces PC. It's a PC.
These Reese's PCs are way too PC.
We're gonna glue together every PC of this collapsed nation until.
Oh, now they have a Reese's cup now that's filled with Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, they have all. That's
It's
like old now.
decadent.
That's old.
I don't pay that much attention to the candy aisle. I'm not like you.
They have Reese's now filled with fucking Snickers. It's illegal.
I wish they did.
It's just they have Reese's filled with gas.
I'd like a Milky Way that's like has a melted Snickers on top.
So you just want peanuts added to a Milky Way?
Sure.
Oh, I can't. Do
That would just be a Snickers.
No, it's still nougat.
Milky Way is just nougat, isn't
I remember when I was a kid eating Snickers and Milky Ways and being like, what is the difference here? I'm going to dissect this. That's my version of when kids like take apart a toaster and put it back together. It was me just looking at both and being like, all right, both have this weird brown thing. That must be caramel.
Okay.
What the fuck is this shit? This one is peanuts.
I thought you would know about peanuts, Mr. Jax.
I keep forgetting I'm the Cracker Jack man, which is nice because then I forget that I also have this medical condition everyone's laughing at me about. I never understood. People are like, oh, it's going to be a Cracker Jack time. And you're like, oh, so it's going to suck?
So what?
It's going to be some shit from the old days?
I'm a fucking choke on a magnifying glass?
How funny would it be if Cracker Jacks came back?
I would love for him to come back.
They're doing a Super Bowl ad. They're fucking like...
Cracker Jacks. Their backs are jacked.
The next Justin Bieber comes out of a Cracker Jacks ad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the next big superstar.
They got the Yodel kid on there from Walmart.
No, but the opposite. I'm saying the guy from the Cracker Jacks ad becomes a star.
Okay. He's like Flo.
He's like Flo, who now works in Martin Scorsese movies.
Is she really?
I think she gives him insurance. How great that be?
She's in The Irishman.
You just keep fucking with Flo, and you're like, Flo, Quentin Tarantino here. We need you for our next film. There's a lot of cars and a motorcycle and homes. You dumb bitch, and you hang up. And then you turn to Quentin and go, "How is that?"
Did I do a good job?
And then he goes, "Why'd you do me?"
That's a really weird way to audition for Django Unchained.
2. This time he's chained. This time we chained
Django Rechained.
Django chained, and it's him with the big gold chain.
It's just Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
It's just Jamie Foxx roasting Shaq.
He gives me money
when I'm in need.
I like how Jamie Foxx is so good at impressions that they're like, Jamie, for this movie, we want you to do an impression of a good actor and then do the movie. And he's like, yeah, I can do that. That's an option I have.
I can also, I can do that.
I can do it in addition to my many impressions. I can do an impression of someone who cares about acting. And then within that, I can do Ray. I can double up.
Yeah.
We need to do a 2-parter here with someone who cares about acting and Django.
Ray 2, Stevie Wonder.
I'd love that. They should have done that. Dude, Funny or Die. Go back in time, man. Funny or Die.
I'd rather die.
Oh. They really make people kill themselves?
Oh, yeah.
Funny. You better be funny.
Zach Galifianakis is dead.
Before you upload this, no. A lot is at stake. Over 5.
You know who just died?
Who?
Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, I saw that. And then I saw a lot of white people going, my favorite Boo is dead. I saw a lot of white people posting going, oh no, my favorite. And then you could see on Facebook in real time that it said this first part was typed this time. Yeah. And then enough time to Google search who Gangsta Boo occurred. And then they finished typing rapper.
Well, I grew up in Tennessee, which is, you know, the homeland of 3-6 Mafia.
3-6.
And my music teacher in...
oh, wait, what? Oh, I just saw The Devil.
My
I was asking.
my music teacher in
5 times, 6 times a day I have to go. It's 3-6.
3-6.
I'm in the Islamic form of the Church of Satan.
Gotta face south.
Yeah. 6 times a day I pray south.
But our music teacher was named all the guitars. Our music class was just guitars.
No, she named all of the guitars.
And she named all the guitars.
So class was just her being like Gibson, Les Paul, SG, the triple neck, Afroman's double neck SG, Afroman's weed guitar.
Yes.
Buddy Holly's thing, acoustic.
The acoustic was one of them.
12 string. The class is cheering.
But they many of the guitars were named after every member of 3-6 Mafia.
Really?
And my guitar was named Gangsta Boo.
So
I feel like I have a personal connection to this
You went
death.
to a school that had enough money for all the kids to have a guitar?
Yeah, in Tennessee.
Did you go to the Les Paul Academy?
I went to the Les Paul Academy. I went to the Less Than Jake Academy.
Everyone bring to school next week your Meemaw's porch guitar. Everyone did.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, if anyone's got an uncle, we could really use some more guitars.
So who are the others? So it's Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo, Lord Infamous, Crunchy Black,
Imagine
Project Pat, Juicy J.
somewhere out there's some like dumb fucking like some dumb Tennessee piece of shit. Who's like, oh yeah, Crunchy Black. I know that name from my guitar from when I was a kid.
You should remember him from his excellent verse on Riding Spinners.
Yeah. Oh, Crunchy Black.
Cruising down to Nashville.
If any of those kids keep doing that, you think like Sturgill Simpson's rhythm guitar player is ever like, I'm not taking Project Pat on the road. I might get it dinged up. That's my writing guitar.
That's my at-home guitar. Lord Infamous will stay infamous inside my home.
Juicy J, one day you're going to end up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That is absurd. What age were you that they were like...
You are not taking Project Pat in the divorce, Trudy.
So they did 3-6. Were there other people? It was just
I can't remember what anyone else was named. They all had names, but I don't remember what the other names were. I would imagine they were all musicians. I just remember that because it was like, why is this fucking middle-aged crazy white bitch naming him after everyone in 3-6 Mafia? It's not like it was like some like young black teacher. It was like it was like a 50-year-old white woman.
My dulcimer is named my dulcimer is named R. Kelly. That'd be great. It's like,
I remember there was a girl who was crying in class one time, and she
call this my gangster boo. Why? How'd you come up with that name? From like your hard life on the streets playing guitar? Nah, no. A 35-year-old.
Nah, I put
a 42-year-old suburban.
I modded my Mario Kart game and put spinners on Boo's car.
Gangster Boo. That's how they named her.
Yeah, there was some girl in that class who was like, she was like, you know, like a loud girl, you know, she's a little bit of a problem sometimes.
Loud.
And she was
She was a loud type of girl.
And that's not what I meant by that. She wasn't what you're trying to imply.
I didn't mean or imply anything.
Yeah, I think you did.
How could I imply? I responded.
But
that'd be fun to debate Noam Chomsky and just misuse like Grant. Be like, no, sir, you're making an argument. I'm responding. He's just like, that's not how.
That's not how any of this.
None of that.
None of that makes sense.
We're supposed to be talking about climate or something. Supposed to be debating Elvis.
I thought we were going to talk about the situation in Chile.
Yeah.
But
the situation of Chile. Because last I checked, we aren't in Chile.
Why are you doing this to me?
And then he's like, but sir, you are in Chile. And I go, this is Chile, and it's a footpath. I'm debating him on my feet, and Eric Andre debates Noam Chomsky. Well, here's a foreign affair. And it's just him making out with a French guy.
Yeah, just him fucking a French man in the ass.
Yeah.
Noam is like, well, that's very attractive and all, but...
It's not even an affair because we haven't established that you yourself are in a prior relationship.
Ranch it up! Just squirts Noam in the face with ranch. He's like, well, listen, I would love some... Do you have any wings?
Do you have any wings? That'd be a fun question. Blue cheese or ranch, Noam? Hey, Noam.
Or are you more of a dry wing guy?
Blue cheese, well, you need it at least for the celery.
I don't eat the celery when I get wings.
What do you do with it?
Is it funny?
Oh, my God. I'm holding back laughs right now. I'm being professional. I'm biting my tongue. So I don't...
Good for you, Mr. Jax.
Yeah. I'm over here pretending like I'm sneezing so you can't see me smiling. I'm like a wrestler when they turn around.
Turn around.
Every now and then I start laughing when I'm supposed to be mad, but I'm on TV and I'm a wrestler.
And I'm staring at Steve Austin and he looks stupid.
He made a funny joke. But I'm supposed to, in character, be offended by that joke.
But he's a little hard.
But I'm a human. I am a human.
He popped a chub. And I'm trying not to laugh at his big fucking dick.
One of his balls are out. They're hanging out. Why are they just having a grown man wear underwear? This guy's like 45. Balls are out.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Danville. Which that sounds like a joke. I'm going there.
I mean, I know you're going there, but
It sounds like because
you made it sound like we needed a bank episode because you're going away for a while.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going a long tour. Where do you think those dots are?
Places you're gonna go check on your secret families.
Yeah, Little Rock. I'm like Bill Clinton.
Do you have a Little Rock in Little Rock?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Dan Alden's going to Little Rock. Everyone's gonna be smoking and not rocks. Now I'm going all the way to Rogers, Arkansas.
That's where my aunt lives.
Really?
No, she lives in Little Rock.
Oh, why didn't you say that when we said Little Rock?
I don't know. I kind of forgot. Kind of forgot for a second.
All the way to Rogers, Arkansas.
No, Jan, who drinks her.
What's your name?
Who drinks her beers with half water.
I drink my beer with half water.
No, she ices her
that
beers.
Classic train song.
She ices her beers so that they get
yeah.
watered down and she can drink all day.
The classic move where I grew up was like, you're a mom, like, who's like
That's the classic
45.
move where you're from? You're a mom?
Your mom, well, kind of. In my house for my first older women, yes. The house I grew up in. No, but like my girlfriend's mom and then like my other friends' moms who were like that age, they would all be drinking boxed wine in the fridge with ice cubes.
Oh, yeah.
That was the move.
Yeah.
Virginia Slim, boxed wine, some ice.
I know what I'm doing tonight.
Your daughter's getting dry humped by a guy who doesn't even have a mustache yet. Some guy, you're like, I feel like this guy's gonna have a fucking mustache.
He's good. This is gonna be a mustache.
Don't
guy.
date him, Melissa.
He's gonna be a mustache.
That's gotta be wild. You're like,
No, yeah, women love boxed wine.
You're some girl I dated in high school. You look at me now, you're like, damn.
When I see grown men drinking boxed wine, I am kind of like a little suspect.
How about box wine? And it's Manny Pacquiao's for Pinot Noir.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking rad, bro.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Floyd Flavor Mayweather. I'm gonna let this dog in.
What about Mike Dyson? And he's got like a vacuum line. He's like, George Foreman did it with a grill.
That guy's so deadly in the ring, they should call him Mike Ryson.
That's true as well.
Yeah.
You learned that from Breaking B.
Ryson?
Yeah.
What do they do?
The cigarette.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. From Breaking Bad.
Where did you know Ryson from besides that?
I got a guy. I meet up with a guy, and I go, hey, tell me all the ways you can kill somebody. And then they go, put the money in the envelope. And I slide it. And then they open it. And they go, there's no money in here. I go, I was just curious. I'm
just wondering.
What are you going to do? Kill me for free? No Dyson.
Do you think hitmen would accept a job that was against like the person who was paying them? Like, I want you to kill me. Suicide is a sin, but I want to die.
Yeah. No, I think they would do it. They would go, deal, and then you just shoot your own way. Fuck, I didn't set up the bank transfer.
God damn it.
That'd be a fun movie. It's that, but the person goes, catch me, and then they start running. Then the hitman's like, well, this guy wants me to kill him, but also, I got stuff to do.
The guy just goes, I'm scared.
I'm scared. The hitman's trying to kill me. No, that's
Anyone ever tried to kill you?
No. Not that I know of.
Do you have suspicions?
I do have suspicion. I think a few big dogs have known what they were doing.
I have fallen asleep next to women sometimes and been like, I'm kind of afraid.
Yeah.
I'm not, this isn't exactly comfortable.
No, I'm scared. That's why you gotta get a room with a lock and a big knife. And then you just stand in the middle of the room going...
That doesn't sound very productive.
No, you don't get nothing done.
You should kill the woman.
You get nothing done.
You should just kill the woman.
No, kill a different person. Blame it on them.
That's true. Get him in jail.
Suicide's a sin.
Suicide is a sin. Right. You're Catholic.
Oh, yeah. That's how I would define myself. Catholic.
But suicide is a sin, isn't it?
I'm Roman Catholic. Yeah, I think in most that's one of the 10 Commandments is God's like, it gets better. Number 9, it gets better.
Call this number if you need help.
Number 7, thou shalt not post cringe. Yeah, how about the 10 commandments? And it's like, that'd be a great movie if Pete Buttigieg just comes out wearing a tax the rich dress.
You got lipstick on.
I would love to see Pete Buttigieg in a dress.
Yeah.
He
Trust me, you don't.
He just has somehow the dress equivalent of Hillary Clinton's pantsuits. It's like a men's dress, like a men's work dress.
That's true. They have female suits, but there's no male dress.
No, there's no men's I guess
a kilt,
female power suit.
I guess
it would be a men's casual dress.
I guess like a kilt maybe would be the only thing. But I want it to be formal.
Yeah, I want a thing I can wear to
the gala.
Yeah,
like I want to wear it to a wedding.
I want to look.
I want to wear it to my. I want to wear it to my mom's second wedding.
Second wedding. No, I'm going everywhere. No, I'm going to Danville. You ever been to Danville? Mallards.
Oh yeah.
You ever been to Gypsy Run Brewery?
No.
The most awkward named venue I do.
Yeah, exactly. Can they fit more slurs in that?
Gypsy Run.
Gypsy Run.
Run.
Well, run, Gypsy.
I call it the Roma Drinkatorium.
That sounds better.
Yeah. Come catch me on the Irish Travelers Ale House.
But is it called Gypsy Run Brewery because it's run by gypsies? Is it just a very literal title?
Yeah, but then, I mean, the people who opened it, I think, abandoned it.
Well, they had to move on to the next town.
Yeah, they had to wait for the storms to
Yeah, they scammed enough people not resurfacing their driveways.
Being a gypsy always seemed so fun to me.
Excuse me, listeners.
Like I was watching some '60s shit, and they were like, "Oh, the happenings, the being."
Yeah.
Where it was like, and I was explaining it to my girlfriend. I was like, "Yeah, it's weird because it's just like music festivals before they realized, oh, we'll have music." They're like, "We'll just go to a park, have drugs, maybe a guy's selling some shit, maybe like we'll all hang out." And like, yeah, maybe a band will play.
I don't know. Somebody might bring a guitar.
Someone should bring something.
Someone should bring an accordion.
We don't have Bluetooth speakers yet. And I was like, that would be great, because then you could just go, you do some guerrilla. Like, if that existed in 2012,
yeah,
you and I would have been set up perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
There's a big crowd of fucking people standing around trying tofu. Hey, we're comedy, everybody.
Yeah. They're at a tent learning what seitan is.
Yeah. This is perfect. Everybody meet us at Iroquois Park for the
tofu off.
The doobie. It's like we're doing stuff. Doobery.
Get it? Because we're gonna be high.
Yeah, the doobie.
And we're from Louisville. It's like horses. You ever seen a horse?
That's funny that they got it. Yeah.
You ever ridden a horse?
Yes, twice.
How fast?
As fast as it would go.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
Yeah, did people ever do that? They're like, it's in the Old West, you ride on a horse in battle with like a gun.
Mm-hmm. I think people do that.
Maybe
yeah.
It's the Old West, and you just robbed a thing, and you're running off on the horse, and you got the gun, you're firing behind you. You're like, all right, I got the sheriff, he's down. And then you and the horse keep riding the outside of town, and then you go, and you put the gun to the horse's head, and you go, I'm taking my share.
Do you think anyone in
the horse is like, cool?
Do you think anyone in the Old West days ever got a ticket for speeding on a horse?
Probably. You can get tickets on like Amish buggies.
Well,
I don't think you could speed. I don't think speed.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think speed is the issue.
That must have been wild when speed became like a concept.
Yeah, where they were like, that's too fast.
And you're like, what? You're like, you can't go that fast.
That's way too fast, dude.
And you're like, well, no one else can go this fast. Like, yeah, that's the
whole point.
Yeah.
You can't go that fast.
We need a thing to go as fast as you so that you can't go that fast. That guy's going, because there must have been time when people are like, you can't go that fast. And they're like, stop me.
Stop me then, bitch.
Stop me.
Fucking do something.
3 hours later, 2 cops come into the next town over. They're like, did a man come through really fast?
So fast.
Is he here?
So fucking fast.
Is he here? He could be anywhere by now.
Oh, Lilo.
And you just see a guy with his hair all blown back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways. Hey, I like to go in with an old-time
Adderall.
and go, can I get Bayer brand heroin? And they go, we don't have that. I go, generic's fine.
Fine. I'll take whatever it's called in generic form.
And 3 leeches. That's how they know. Yeah, like if you ever time travel and you're trying to buy like drugs, that's how you gotta play it cool. You gotta be like, oh, I'll take 7 leeches.
Some laudanum,
slave gel, 15,000 bottles of Bayer brand heroin, and the top hat comb.
Yeah, and a wife black eye ointment.
wife one eye cover up.
Wife eye patch fluid.
Well, here's my quarter. President Reagan.
What are you doing here on the set
he's
of
the one on the quarter.
Meatballs 2?
It's anachronistic.
Isn't Ronald Reagan in Meatballs 2?
I don't know. But he's right here. It sounds like he's right here for a second. I wasn't in Meatballs 2, but funny dinners.
I told someone that I thought Ronald Reagan was in Meatballs 2.
That's why Ronald Reagan talked like that, is because his wife was always just the whole... His wife's a blowjob queen.
Oh, his wife. Yeah, he's
So
just
then-
always getting
Yeah,
blown.
he's giving a speech and he's like, I'm here in the Oval
I'm here in the Oval Office.
Yowza.
Whoa, it's great to be here.
Don't forget the jelly beans.
Do you think he liked any other beans?
That would be funny.
Lima?
Big old thing of bacon. Maybe he's got his feet in a big pot of chili.
Now that'd be funny.
He's moderated. No, yeah, I bet Ronald Reagan loved other beans. He's probably so old at the end.
Fava?
His doctor was probably like, sir, you should probably just be eating light red kidney beans.
Yeah, we're putting you on a strict bean
They've
diet.
been dyeing beans and giving them to me in a jar. Jelly beans.
Jelly beans. Do you like people who call them candy beans?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I love people who call them candy
They're
beans.
all fucking candy. No, you can't call any candy a candy. That doesn't count.
People call them candy beans.
That's just beans. Because the candy is silent. That means the product is just called beans. That's fucking stupid. Candy jelly beans.
Never heard anyone call them candy beans.
Candy beans. That's right. Is that British?
Hand me my candy
It's
beans.
candy beans. That's a British thing. It must be. Surely that's why they lost the war. People were like, hey, we'll fight with you blokes. We're the American muscle.
Well, as a treat, would you like some candy beans?
We're like,
We retreat.
yeah, fucking
We
suck.
retreat
We would like,
and give you these candy beans back.
yeah, that's what retreat means, is because they were like, you tried to treat us.
We're gonna retreat.
We're gonna retreat it.
Give them right back
and
to you.
also leave.
And we're fucking getting out of
We're
here.
gonna retreat and bail. And then eventually it just got shortened to retreat. And the candy part got put to bed. Was brushed from the teeth of history. Candy beans.
You want to end on candy beans?
I'm gonna go with peanut butter and jelly bean sandwich.